about my grandfather, a couple of things, like when he was away and he had the kerfuffle with Winston Churchill when he was...
What was that?
Well, he was away, it was Cows Week, and they was on this yacht. It belonged to the Fries. I forget her name now, but I can find out alright. And
that's the Fry family at
the Fries, no, the Fries,
oh, the
chocolate
Fries.
people.
Oh, the chocolate, oh yeah.
And it was racing, and of course she was the Queen Mother and the King was on board. Yeah. Winston Churchill.
Yeah.
And Granfer was bosun. He was below decks.
Yeah.
And Winston Churchill kept going down below decks and reciting the poem about the little boy who taught thumb or something and put in his thumb and pulled out the plum. And the cook, the chef, had made this plum pudding. Well, it was for royalty, so just top notch.
Proper
and
job.
He kept, every time Winston Churchill come down, he kept taking the plum out. So the chef was afraid to say anything. So Granfer, being skipper below deck bosun, he looked in the galley, he said everything. He said, well, he said, Jack, no, he said, it didn't right. He said, Winston Churchill keep coming down. He said, he keep taking the plums out the pudding. He said, and it's catching up with me. So Granfer, he was that sort of man. He was consorted.
Yeah.
So he got behind the galley door, and he stayed there. And in come Winston Churchill, and he recited this poem, and he put his finger in and took the plum out. And as he done it, me Granfer had big hands. He's a big, strong man, and he grabbed me the shoulder, and he turned him around, and he ordered him out the galley and over the galley stairs on, and not to come down.
Not to touch his pie.
And he said, Winston Churchill said to me grandfather, you will never work on a yacht again. He said, well, I don't worry, but you've got the King and Queen on deck. He said, you've got to respect this yacht. So
fantastic story.
Over he went, and he went to the skipper. Well, unbeknown to Winston Churchill, the skipper is my grandpa's cousin. Was Ian Unny's father, Frank Unny.
Lovely.
So he says to Frank Unny, he said, I want that bosun, he said, put ashore and not to get a job on another yacht. So he said, what? He said, well, he said, Winston, he said, or sir, or whatever he called him.
Whatever, yeah.
He said, I can't do that, he said, because if Jack Provost do something like that, there's something behind it. He said, what's been happening down there? Anyway, it got sorted, and Granfer still went yachting.
That's lovely. What a lovely story.